beloved, we are gathered here today to mourn Big Brother 27. It was a chaotic mess from start to finish. And by finish, I mean Saturday night. Friday night, my apologies. It was chaotic timing. Hard to keep our focus up. Godspeed, Big Brother 27. Godspeed.
Fuck this show, man. Fuck this show, man. I'm over it. It's just...
I'm so done.
God damn it. It's just fucking annoying. But, hi, everyone. Welcome to the Cop TV, part of the Currently Unnamed Podcast Network, where we put the real in the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Today I'm drinking zero sugar orange Gatorade because I'm sick. I'm sick of this season, but I'm also literally sick. So imagine my delight last night when I woke up 10 minutes before feeds came back on, literally physically sick, and then found out the news that we found out. I hate it here.
Same. Well, hi everybody. I'm Brook, and I'm passionate about pop culture. No longer passionate about Big Brother 27. I will be honest with you. So yesterday was such a good day, right? Like AJ Lee came back to WWE. I was on a high. I was living my best life. And then Big Brother decided to go full Big Brother and completely ruin the momentum of one of the most chaotic, fun seasons we've had in years. So yeah, I'll be 100% honest. We don't have a ton of live feed stuff to talk about. Feeds have been on for a grand total of, 16 hours at this point since they came back on. And even then, a decent chunk of that is just the house guests sleeping.
Yeah.
I think we just kind of wanted to rant today.
Yeah, that's most of it. It's going to be both of us. There may be some other special guests popping in to give their 2 cents, obviously. But, this is where we are at. But, yeah. Y'all, we're just mad. We're mad, we're angry, we're frustrated. This twist seemed like it was going to be fun. Seemed like it was going to be interesting, and turned out to be bullshit.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, and you are here just to hear us talk about Unlocked, not much happened on Unlocked last night. I will be 100% honest with you. The only thing that we really got to see
Lance
Bass was great. He was a lovely addition to the show. And Tyler Crispin is somehow part of this White Locust twist as like a
Why?
He's not the worst choice, but he's not the best one either. But that was all we really got to find out. All we knew coming out of Unlocked last night was that someone definitely will be going home on the Tuesday episode. And that's pretty much it. But there had been speculation all day on Twitter about who was going where, who had won the HOH, who had went home during this twist. And, a lot of the conjecture was, interesting. But the general consensus that came out of it was that this was going to be playing out similarly to Danielle Reyes's elimination on Big Brother Reindeer Games. And when I heard that, I was like, under the right circumstances, this could be interesting, right?
Correct.
This was not the right circumstances under any capacity.
No. Oh, also, by the way, go get your merch, lanagcreations.com. Link is in the description below. But
thank you.
Yeah, well, we all already know. We been new. Rachel has been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Eliminated.
Sacrificed.
Because I'm not going to say evicted. I don't think evicted is the right
and
word.
Neither did the show. Let's clarify that. Neither did the show, because on Unlocked, when they had their cute little banner underneath Miss Taylor Hale, it did say surprise elimination.
We shall see. But I will tell you right now, there is not a way that they can fix this and make this good to me. Like, it could be one of those things of like, oh, but Rachel, you are eliminated, but you weren't evicted. Blah, 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 blah. Now on Thursday night, you have a chance to compete in the Blockbuster competition, and if you win, you're safe and you're back in the house. And like, cool, I guess, but it's such a momentum killer. I'm so sorry. Spoiler alert: Rachel's the one who went home, which, on top of this twist already being bad and poorly thought out and unfair to literally anyone who went home here, I'll be honest. Even if I don't care for like Kelly and Lauren that much, if one of them had went home here, I would feel pretty much the same way, only a little less activated about it. Rachel going home here when she is one of two people who has not been nominated this season, when she has been playing a phenomenal game this season. I don't get it, because I just don't get it. I don't understand why we felt the need to do something like this when this could have literally just been, hey, we're going to the backyard, and now you're having a random eviction in the middle of the week. I vividly remember Big Brother Canada did a eviction with a safety chain, which this involved a safety chain, and it wasn't whoever's not picked is just out, which is essentially what happened here. It came down to the last three people left competed in a safety competition, and then they voted out someone, right? That would have been fine. That would have been great, actually. I would have loved that. I think that would have been really fun television. And, like, it wouldn't be the first time US has borrowed from Canada or vice versa. They've both borrowed from each other before. Yep. It's just so needless and so game-ruining on so many different levels here.
So let's... I'm still numb over it, to be honest with you. But let's explain a little bit as to how we got to this point. Basically, they did an exact copy of the Reindeer Games competition that took out Danielle Reyes. Like, it was quite literally copy and paste. So there was a competition to decide who was first in this situation, and then it was a safety chain situation to get time in order to complete a puzzle, and basically like it was a maze, yes. And the first person to not complete the maze was then sacrificed. Ava was the first person to or she was the one that won the initial competition thing, whatever it was. So she got to start the chain. It then switched to the exact order is still up in the air. We're trying to figure it out.
So from what I've been able to piece together, it was Ava, then Will, which is fine. Will picked Ashley.
And then Ashley picked Vince.
No, Ashley picked Morgan. No, you're right. Ashley picked Vince. Under the assumption, because Vince said that if he got it, he would pick Rachel, and everything would be fine for everyone involved. Hi, Brandon.
Yeah, no, because Morgan was not picked at all, and that's why we have all of the bullshit that we will talk about from the feeds, the little bit of feeds shit that we have, because Ashley picked Vince. Vince is a weasel, a snake, a piece of shit, and I hate the fucking man. Vince picks Lauren,
who then proceeds to pick Kelly, who then...
Yeah.
I'm just so mad.
Yeah, so Lauren picked Kelly. Kelly picked Keanu. Keanu picked Rachel. And Rachel had a minute and 30 seconds to finish the maze and could not finish the maze.
This twist fucking sucks.
It's stupid.
On so many different fucking levels. As are we, note the black clothing. Let's just start with the obvious stuff here, okay? Getting someone out of the house on Big Brother without them getting evicted has only, and by evicted I mean like voted out, has only ever happened one other time in the history of the show, not counting like ejections, right? That person being Glenn on Big Brother 18 in the first week of the show. Not even to mention he had a battle back competition that he could have won to get back in the show, right? Mm-hmm. It has never, ever, ever happened otherwise without some form of an opportunity to come back into the game without getting voted out. And seeing them decide to do something like this when they didn't need to, when the people that are competing on reindeer games, they know it's not Big Brother, right? At least not in the same way. Reindeer games is much more competition based. It's much more like a fun little romp with some legends of the game and Cameron for some reason, competing for a fun time for a couple week episodes. And that's all it is. And that's all it needs to be. You have an actual season of Big Brother. Hi, Lana.
It's Lana.
Hello, everyone.
You have not only an actual player in the game, right? But you're at the beginning of jury is when we're deciding to do this. With 4 weeks left in the season, 4, and this is what we come up with. Again, just reheat the Big Brother Canada nachos. It's not hard. Like literally, you want to throw in a safety chain into Big Brother? You've done it before in US on Celebrity. The Mon Juan twist on
Where's
Celebrity.
the Mon? I would have rather a Mon Juan train. Bring out the Mon Juan purse. Come on now, like that would have fit the White Lotus twist even better. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand the Big Brother logic here. Do they think this is going to get good views? Do they think this is going to boost ratings? I'll tell you right now, all I've seen online is we're done with Big Brother 27. All I've seen.
Except for the Facebook casuals.
Yeah, the Facebook casuals are cracking the fuck up. And guess what? They're going to continue to crack the fuck up. And I don't understand why. Considering this whole season has been about Rachel. And I don't mean that as in like from a feeds perspective. The edit that the show is giving us has been so focused on Rachel. I don't know how they recover from this and keep any narrative moving in the right direction. Keanu did not want to send Rachel home here. Didn't want to. Nope. Didn't want to even have that happen. We know that all of the judges, except for Vince apparently, wanted Rachel to stick around. Where do we leave that? This doesn't come off like somebody making this incredible strategic play or winning an HOH and a veto to send this legend former winner of the game home. It comes across like an absolute total screw job, to use a wrestling term. Also, Lana,
Lana.
I didn't mean to stop you from doing anything. I was just in the middle of a thing when you got in the.
Oh no, no,
studio.
I interrupted. You were
There you go.
fine.
Hi, Lana.
Hi.
Give us
Um,
your thoughts, my dear. What are you thinking? Welcome to the funeral roast of BB27.
As we go on.
pardon my tardiness. I almost did not show up because I'm very upset. Logan literally was like, "Come on." I was like, "I don't wanna," and they said, "Come on," and I was like, "I don't wanna," and they said,
And then
"Come
I said,
on,"
please.
and he said, "Please," and I was like, "Fine." Um, I am annoyed with all of this. I've already been very lackluster about this season, the entire season. I've not been very, and if you've seen the couple of times I've been on Unlocked, which was supposed to be my show, but that's how unamused I am with this season. I have one I was sick, and another one I just didn't feel like doing it, and Logan stepped in for me, thankfully. But it just hasn't done it for me. And now this, I am trying very hard not to rage quit this season. I'm trying. We had discussions before the season to everybody who was doing a show and all the people who are going to be on this guest. We do not rage quit. And I was the leader. I was like, no rage quitting on the season because it could be interesting enough, but we won't have to rage quit. And I'm the first one to want to rage quit because what are we doing right now? What are we doing right now, big brother? Okay, I get twists, I get turns. I understand you're trying to spice up games and things like that. I get it. And you should. You should keep everybody on their toes. You should keep us as the viewers not expecting the unexpected. You should do that. But you shouldn't do a twist like this that unceremoniously put people out of a game to start the jury. And then you do this, and it falls on the one person you brought back into the game. And I am not one to be like, oh, well, you brought this person back, you should protect them at all costs. No, no, no. But when we had a certain someone come back in a different season, they had 6 weeks of protection. 6 weeks almost, or almost what, 3 or 4 weeks of protection. Rachel had one
If we're
week.
talking about Paul, it was 3.
Yeah,
But I mean,
4.
hell, they literally gave Netta safety until jury. And
Jury.
they knew Netta was going to win that. And again, we're talking about Big Brother Canada here, but they knew Netta was going to win that power. She was the most popular person on that season coming in by far. Okay? They knew what they were doing. And they also knew that they wanted to give her a chance to get a foothold and make it deep into the game. Rachel had a week.
1 week.
A week.
One. And she's parlayed that week all the way to jury. And I feel like if this, and I know this is probably going to sound bad to say, but I'm going to say it anyway, and I don't care. If this had fallen on anybody else, fine, they go home. They go home. I'm sorry, you go home. That is what it is. But if this twist was to fall like it did onto Rachel, production needs to step in and fix it. Because there is no reason why you bring back a player, a winner, a Big Brother legend into this game, give them 1 week of protection. They parlay it to jury, and then the first member of jury, you send them out the door unceremoniously like that. If I was Rachel, I would leave that jury house. I would not stay there.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't keep me there, and there's nothing production can say unless y'all tell me this is all just a trick and we put you back in the game later. Like, then I'll think about it. But if I was Rachel, I would be on the first plane smoking back to Birmingham, Alabama, and you would not be able to stop me. I don't need you. I don't need your money. Guess what? I am beyond Big Brother at this point. Big Brother is above me. I am above it now. Because
Yeah.
how dare you? How this woman has not hit the block at all this season. She has
Nope.
not had one single vote against her this season. And then we
Nope.
put her out because of a twist.
And well, that then brings me to the thing that I've been seeing a lot of is the alumni reactions have been visceral.
Oh yeah, they're pissed.
As of about 5 minutes ago, we have a tweet from Rob Sesternino as well, which we'll get to that.
Ooh.
But we have tweets from people like Corey Wertenberger saying, this is on BCC, not Twitter, but still. Like it or not, this whole season was about Rachel, her journey, good moves, bad moves, whatever. And her being eliminated in one night off feeds is just laughable. Legitimately, this was my favorite season in years, and I have genuinely no interest in watching anymore. Not because Rachel isn't there, it just feels like the season has had the life sucked out of it because they forgot how to schedule evictions. Additionally, Dan Giesling just saw the Big Brother 27 Rachel news, was rooting for her to be the first two-time winner, can't even imagine how devastated she must be. Always having a chance to fight to stay in the game and knowing it's never over until the final vote is cast is what I've always loved about Big Brother. Maybe this will help return the franchise to less severe game mechanic twists or even no twists at all. Brittany Hoops from Big Brother 24. Waking up to this news is heartbreaking. I can only imagine the sacrifices both Brendan and Rachel made to make the summer happen, and to go out on an arbitrary twist with seemingly little due process is a punch to the gut. Like a few others said previously, as a longtime fan of the show, I keep holding on, missing what it used to be, continually in denial of what it has become. It's just no longer the show I fell in love with. And I feel like Rachel, a legendary player from the golden days of Big Brother, being evicted and then eliminated in parentheses by a random new era twist is the perfect metaphor for how we have lost the original spirit of the show.
Period.
Two that I love specifically, Josh Martinez, cancel the whole fucking thing. Which I think is just perfect. And then Zach Wertenberger, I think, has my favorite one. Just because Rachel is out doesn't mean the season is over. I'm personally stoked to read who wins.
I mean, that is
I love Zach. I love Zach so fiercely.
He kind of ate with that. Because, baby...
Steve Moses as well had a whole thread. But
also, when you made Steve show up to the conversation,
when Steve Moses came out of his crypt, when
that's how you know it's bad.
When Steve pops up out of nowhere, I'm disappointed to see Rachel leave tonight. Her eviction doesn't take away from what this season means for her legacy. This is far and away the best game she's ever played, and it's not close. She grew, she matured, and she evolved by so much. I mean, yes, 100%.
I just feel
onto the Rob Sesternino of it all, if you all don't care. This face is like a memo, by the way. Effective immediately, I'm declaring Monday a national day of mourning across the reality TV fandom. All of us here at RHAP are devastated, absolutely devastated by the disgraceful events in the Big Brother house. Let me be very clear, to eliminate, in italics, Rachel, without giving her a chance to fight for veto, to campaign, or to even face a fair vote, it's a pox on the Big Brother house. A total embarrassment. Big Brother has been on the air for 25 years. You'd think after a quarter century they would know how to run this game. But no, they botched it for a gimmick and they embarrassed themselves in front of the world. Tell the world how you feel about Rachel's unjust elimination by raising your voice in a Rachel Riley-style rant of righteous outrage. We're doing it right now. Thank you, Diva. As she would surely do if she could. The powers that be at Big Brother need to hear us. They should be ashamed. Though they screwed over a Titan, they have only made the love and respect for the legendary Rachel Riley grow even stronger. Yeah, all of that. Brendan posted a very beautiful message on BCC. I don't have it saved because it was like very long. But just seeing everyone across the fandom on Twitter, being united about this, it really shows just how much this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks for anybody to get put out of a game in a twist like this. And especially because the way they did it. Like it wasn't like a regular double elimination where we had Thursday, the elimination happened, we go right into the next competition, she lose it doesn't, like if that was the case and she just got out that way, fine. It is what it is. Welcome to Big Brother.
Right.
But here's the thing. They cut the feeds for 18 hours and we remove one of the legends of Big Brother unceremoniously, no fanfare, no the fanfare that a person of her stature deserves. She deserves to get in the have her time to play the veto, maybe win the veto, not win the veto, go play the blockbuster since they want to keep that in there for so long, get a right to campaign with these house guests, strategize and make moves like only Rachel Riley could do. And then if she still gets voted out, she deserves to walk out into a cheering audience, talk to Julie, and have
Yep.
and get to say her last goodbye because we probably know this is her final run on Big Brother. She
Yep.
deserves that time. And so for you, look here, production, you still have time to make this right.
Correct.
You still have time to make this right. And I bet I I hope you are in the room talking and figuring out how to bring her back into this game and give her a fair chance. You can afford to do this right. You have time. Sunday's episode is not airing till Monday. You have
Tuesday.
it's
Tuesday.
not airing till Tuesday. So
We're not getting an episode until Tuesday.
you have time to make this right. So
Can I?
I suggest very highly that you all make this right. And by the time Tuesday rolls around and that episode airs, we see that nonsense, but on the live feeds, we see her come back. I promise you, she better come back into this game, and we go right back to regularly scheduled program by Thursday.
To answer your question, Brandon, in terms of time, the only way
Yes.
they could, in terms of time, it would need to have a double and a triple if this were to happen. Not saying it couldn't be done. It has been done before, but
Yeah.
we are running out of time, essentially, is the best way to put it.
Yeah. And I mean, here's the thing that other people are talking about too, because we also have the results of this week, because unfortunately, Lauren is the new HOH as of now.
Did you mention how she won the HOH?
No, please mention how she won the HOH.
Oh, yeah. So the way the HOH worked was whoever had the fastest overall time on the maze became the new HOH, which I don't know if it was told to them or not. That's some fucking bullshit as well. The fact that Ava fucking Pearl doesn't get a chance to compete for the HOH when she won the damn competition. Baffling. This is fucking bullshit. And I've been kind of nice today and kept my fury on the down low, but I'm going to throw a lot of fury directly at you, Miss Lauren, because not only did you put the 3 Black House guests left in the show on the block together, which at minimum is optically poor, and I've been seeing people online be like, oh, well, they're not working with her. They're not on the same side of the house yet. I wonder why she's not working with them to begin with. Being honest.
And emphasis on it's the 3 Black House guests she's not working with. Because she could have put up Keanu. She didn't. Anyway, yeah.
My thing is, I would love to be like, yes, and yes, and yes to all of that. But I will say this, optically, sure. But realistically and game-wise, they are not working with her. They are not working with her. They're working against her, actually. So therefore, her putting them up makes sense. She could have put up anybody else. Yeah, she could have put up somebody else instead of putting up the 3 Black people. Yeah, she could have put up Ava instead, or Kelly instead, or to not make it look obvious. But obviously, they're not working with her. So as far as game related, it makes sense. I'm not
Okay.
going to throw that label on her. I'm not going to try to
Mhm.
assume that label on her because I don't want to just do that to people. Because will we do that to people where it's not? If we constantly do it to people, it makes when we do it to the right people seem like it's moot and not real. So I would rather not
Mhm.
until I know for sure that this is what this woman is about.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. And obviously it is not my place to say anything beyond that. I did see a tweet earlier, and someone said, I wonder why they weren't working together in the first place, though, and
Mm-hmm.
why she
Mm-hmm.
didn't try to connect with him in the first place. And that's where
That is true
my mind's
too.
at with it. Beyond that, though, I mean, look, these are
It
the
could be
only three
that
Black
too.
House guests left in the house. It is at
Mm-hmm.
least upsetting to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Keanu is
Keanu.
Hispanic American. He is not Black, to my knowledge.
He's not. I
He's
think
not?
I think he's
He's Hispanic.
Polynesian.
He's Hispanic American.
Yeah, I don't think
According
he's black.
to everything I have seen online, Keanu is not Black.
I definitely thought he was, but
I
okay.
don't think he is.
I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, I don't think he is. Beside the point of that, if Keanu is Black, okay. But the three, to my knowledge, remaining Black House guests in the house getting put up by
Mm-hmm.
one person doesn't feel great.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but also, the thing that really pisses me off about this is how Ava has been acting, and Kelly
That's where
have
I
been
want to come back.
acting
That is where I
since
wanted to come
Rachel
in
went
for.
home.
Oh,
Oh my
that's
god.
what I wanted. That's what I wanted to chime in on too, Brooke. So I'll let you go, but I have thoughts.
Ava and Kelly have been acting terrible about Rachel being out of the house for ages. Since the feeds came back on, they have both said some very out of pocket shit about Rachel. To the point where in Brendan's little message he posted on BCC, he said that he would not let Rachel. He said he wouldn't let Rachel have a relationship with Ava, which I don't think is necessarily what he meant in the way of like, no, you can't because I'm a man and I said so.
No,
But it was more
it's
of
a
a,
husband
I'm going to
protecting his
make sure
wife.
she knows what's going on
Mm-hmm.
before she gets into a relationship with her outside of this house. But yeah, it's just so frustrating to see this. And I don't know how much I want to watch the rest of the season now, to be honest with you.
I feel the same way. Ava and well, I mean Kelly has been saying some ugly things for a minute, and I'm not a fan of Kelly, never have been. So there's that. But Ava has shocked me a little bit this after this whole thing with the way she was talking and how she is going about this. That's very ugly. That is very ugly because you weren't saying that to this woman when she was in the house. And you weren't talking like that. You trying to be real big and bad and bold when she's gone. That is why I hope she comes back. I hope she comes back and I hope she comes back and people tell her, girl, Ava, real slick in the mouth. Don't trust that one. She might have been your friend up in here, but she is not your friend up out of here. Cause I mean, it's not like Ava's been hiding anything. She's been talking to everybody and real nasty and real slick in the mouth about Rachel. So I have a problem with that. I just don't. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm.
Um, so that then brings me to the other thing that I have literally just found out that I saw on Twitter. Apparently, the house guests were told that there will be more eliminations, and Rachel's was the first. There will be 3 more regular evictions plus more mastermind games. If that is the case, we have
No,
completely
I'm
lost the
done.
plot of what Big Brother
I am
is.
so done. Oh
This
my
is
god.
not the challenge. For God's sake, it's not the challenge. It's not reindeer games. We liked reindeer games. That's a different fucking show. It's a different damn show. It is so bafflingly easy to make a season of Big Brother work. Keep the competitions you've been using because at least for the most part they're equitable, right? And you finally fix that shit. But then you have to add all of these fucking unnecessary twists to completely muddy the game. You had finally, after what? 20 years since the last really, really, really good twist that got added to Big Brother being the veto. Added something that most of the fan base thought was fun in the blockbuster, right? You've even fucked that up! Because you didn't end it at jury. Now it's inconsistent. Now we don't know when it's going to end, and now it just makes the game feel like the Battle of the Block every week. It's fucking awful. They need to get rid of Grodner. Like, and I don't say things like that very often, but at this point, we don't have. It's not Big Brother anymore. It hasn't felt like Big Brother in a while. Like Big Brother 26, notwithstanding, the last time this show felt like Big Brother was what, Big Brother 17? And even then, that had the Battle of the Blocks. You could argue it was probably Big Brother 14. I'm just so angry.
This is how it is right now. This is the mood. This is the feel. This silence, this anger, this palpable frustration is what this has brought us to. And this is not Big Brother. This is not what Big Brother should make people feel when we're watching this. Even during the bad times about this show, when there's things that we don't like, it still never felt like this. This feels different.
Can I read some more
Yes,
fun?
no, yes. Go
I was
ahead,
gonna
Logan.
say, can I read some more fun tweets
Sure, go
to make
ahead.
us feel better?
Mm-hmm.
From the Mike White,
Hmm.
creator of White Lotus, keep that in mind. Or White
Mhm.
Lotus, sorry. Fire that clown Allison Grodner. The White Locust twist is trash. Rachel should have never gone home, and don't ever drag the White Lotus down by associating it with Big Brother again.
Oh, well, Julie.
From Reagan.
Mhm.
Good old Reagan.
Big Brother 12.
We know who Reagan is.
Mhm.
You do, I do, and Lana does, but the people at home may not.
Sure.
In a fit of cookie-induced rage, I once called Rachel Riley a red-headed parrot from hell, but really she's the mythical phoenix, the storied bird that rises from the ashes. I'm hoping against hope that some twist will yank her from the fires of her sacrifice, whatever sacrifice means this season, and let her properly finish her game. There's a reason so many of us, even her once sworn enemies, have rooted for her during her return. At her core, Rachel is kind, forgiving, hilarious, and a lot of fun. But she also understands the assignment and knows how to light up a season. She brings so much joy and energy to the game. It blows my mind that in 8 weeks, nobody put a former winner on the block. That achievement shows how much she's evolved as a person and social gamer. Rachel for America's favorite house guest. And I agree. Also, hashtag Team Big Red.
I love that. I love that Reagan said that because of the big blow up that they had and how they were. And I love that Reagan is like speaking up in defense of her. And I love that. I just think that's a great thing.
I mean,
I love that.
a lot of people don't know. They became really close outside of the house.
course.
Like, I'm pretty sure Rachel was in Reagan's wedding. Like,
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, they've been close for ages. But seeing, it's so aggravating. Just how obvious this is to everyone. Like, how much we all are like, this is terrible. And we are all feeling like this is the worst twist that we have ever seen on the show. Add into the conversation, winner of Big Brother 15, Andy Herron, polarizing figure, but I think his take here is pretty respectable. I don't even want to joke about this. I'm offended A former winner playing a better game than her winning game, gone because of a twist, made it to jury without being nominated, and we lost her while feeds were down. No eviction vote, no blockbuster, no exit interview with Julie, nothing. A legend sits in the jury house for no reason other than production being inept. Big Brother is embarrassing, and I can't keep defending it when people say it's one of the worst shows on TV. This isn't the show I fell in love with so many years ago. And, I don't always agree with Andy, but on that take, I absolutely do. I remember the first time I watched Big Brother, and granted, it was Big Brother 16 when I first watched live, right? But I remember going back and watching some of the older seasons that were available at the time and getting to fall in love with the game from like Big Brother 10 and Big Brother 14 and Big Brother 6, just watching these older shows that really cemented what Big Brother was to me. And it's so insane to me how easily they have forgotten what made this show good in the first place.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. Now, on the flip side, there are going to be some people out there who's going to be very happy about this. There are going
Oh,
to be
so
some
many
people
people
out
are
there.
thrilled.
It's look, I know people in my family who watches the show who's very excited because they don't like Rachel and they're like, oh, she's been delusional this entire season, blah blah blah. But that's because they don't know what we saw in the old days with Rachel in her first few seasons. Uh, but even if you don't like her, even if you're not a fan of hers, you have to respect the game she's played this season.
Yep.
Even if you don't like the game she's played, even if you think she's delusional, if you think she's crazy, if you think, she wasn't doing much. If you look at her winning game, this game surpasses that.
In
It
every way,
surpasses it
shape,
in
and
every
form.
way. In every way. And she still is a Big Brother legend.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you like her or not. She's still a legend, and she deserved way better than an unceremonious exit with no fanfare, no exit interview with Julie. No, she already didn't want to be in the jury house as the first person because
On
she
her
didn't want to do on
anniversary.
her anniversary. She didn't want to do that anyway
I can't
because
believe on her anniversary that they would drag her name through the mud like this.
I mean this is on the same level as Rockstar's daughter. I can't believe it.
I agree.
How dare you? How dare
I
you?
agree.
How dare you?
I've had so much difficulty with this too because Rachel is my favorite winner of Big Brother, and I was so excited when she walked down those stairs on night one.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was here, and I was so
Mm-hmm.
excited, and y'all saw how excited I was. And every single moment that we've gotten to see Rachel on this season has just been so fun. And I've thoroughly enjoyed this season because of it. And I just it
It is
just
going to
sucks.
plan. It sucks. It does.
It
It just
sucks.
sucks.
But thank you, Rachel. You'll see this hopefully in a month or so. But thank you, Rachel,
Hopefully
for
tomorrow when you walk out of the damn jury house, because I would too. I think this is a fucking travesty, honestly, if I haven't made my feelings abundantly clear.
You have, and you just cut Logan off. Finish your statement, Logan.
I'm fine, thank you.
I don't know. I do too, Brooke. I honestly feel like she should walk away. Honestly and truly, she doesn't deserve this. She should just walk away. But if she does stay, I hope I will say this, Rachel. I met you in Orlando last year in December, and I hope to meet you again. And if I do see you again, I will be telling you how devastated we were. I will, if you hadn't watched it, I will be like, give you the link to watch it. I will praise you and give you your flowers because, girl, you played an amazing game. I'm still holding out hope that they will bring her back. My fingers are still
Same.
crossed. My fingers are still crossed. And I know this seems like we're just, no, this is what it was. We called it the funeral of the roast of Big Brother 27 for a reason. So we go dog it all the way till we done. But I'm still holding out hope that they bring her back and we continue this game. And we have to have a double and a triple, then so be it. But the way this has gone down is not sitting well with audience. And that's who you should be worried about, CBS, because if all the people who I've heard and seen who say, I'm done with Big Brother 27, and you only got the Facebook crowd left, that is not going to be, and the casuals, that is not going to be enough to keep your numbers up. And you might as well cancel this season and the next season. So y'all might want to get it together. Y'all might want to get it together.
Well, and the thing that's really frustrating is this season has had such good views compared to 25 and 26. Can't tell me Rachel Riley's not the principal reason for that. I don't know what else it could be, to be honest with you. I also don't know why we are suddenly forcing Big Brother into this 3-month format when we've historically, like, Big Brother 25 was like, what, 100 days? Not saying we should be doing 100 days either, but we could have had a pre-jury double eviction. We've done them before. We could have had literally anything that we have done that involved a vote was better than this. That's what pisses me off so much. Because, hell, even fucking Zombie Week, for the awful momentum killer that it was of Big Brother 25, at least that Cameron and Jared had both already been evicted from the house at that point. So them losing a competition to, like, the competition to happen to see who would come back in the house was just a battle back. It was an extended battle back. That's all it was. This is probably the worst twist in the history of the show, honestly. And I really hope that the response from the audience makes production think about what they are doing to the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know how much more we need to beat this dead horse because, baby, this is
At least not for today.
Not for today. We'll come back on Tuesday. No, on Tuesday. We'll come back on Tuesday and see what they do and see what happens. But yeah, we'll come back on Tuesday.
So yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday to see whatever the hell goes on with whatever the hell this episode turns out to be. So thanks for joining us, y'all. Subscribe, like, share, do all the things. If you're just as pissed off as we are, join us for whatever the hell the rest of the season is going to be, because we're going to be just as pissed. Go get your merch, lanagcreations.etsy.com. And with that being said, from way, way, way outside the Big Brother house, we've been the Cup, pissed off, don't love this season, don't love this show, don't love Allison Grodner, but love Rachel Riley.
And
Cheers.
Yourself.
And
only yourself.
And only yourself. And Rachel Riley. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers up. Bye.